and Darren's got the latest.
And just, I'm keeping an eye out for any sign of a change to this pattern. The number one place to look when you want to break a heat wave is here. And what it will look like in about 2 days from now is we're going to see the marine layer come back and start filtering in through the Golden Gate. Right now, there's nothing. And this is what it looks like on days when we get some of our hottest temperatures. But let's put some numbers on this day. We'll go from that camera that we've got looking down towards the Golden Gate Bridge. Here's the view in San Jose, where we got well into the 90s today. It's still 91 in San Jose. It is still 106 in Concord. We really haven't come off the highs much at all if you're inland. But we have if you're in the Bay. Temperatures have already started to come down. It's 61 for San Francisco. We had those temperatures up much closer to the upper 70s, and that's only near the water. There are many places in the city where the temperatures are still well into the 70s. And if we look at where we ended up for daytime highs today, there's that 106 for Antioch, 108 in Concord, 108 in Pleasanton and Livermore, 110 for Brentwood. That's the weather sensor down on the golf course on the far southwest side of town there. That's where I'm pulling that number for. Walnut Creek made it to 106. Look at the numbers in the Bay. San Jose made it to 94. But I think it's these numbers which stand out. 100 for Palo Alto, 95 in Hayward, 90 in Millbrae. That's why the National Weather Service today issued a heat advisory in here, in the interior of the Bay. That was not an issuance as of yesterday. But because the numbers got a little higher than it looked like they would there, they had to put that out for earlier this morning. And then you can see the numbers up here. 110 for Fairfield, 101 in Santa Rosa. And let's talk about that 64 at Bodega Bay and the differences between the cooler air at the coast and inland. Oftentimes you'll hear the exaggeration of, boy, if you just go, you know, to the other side of the hill, you get a big temperature swing. You don't have to go inland to get the cool air. You just have to go up, because the marine layer, where all the cool air is, thanks to all the cold sea surface temperatures here, which kind of act like refrigerant and cool the air right above it, that layer that traps in that cool air, that's the technical definition of the marine layer. Half Moon Bay, you were in the marine layer because it was only a couple hundred feet high. It was only a couple hundred feet thick. If you just go 2 miles inland, that's all you had to do. It was in the mid-90s. Of course, you had to go up 1,000 feet, but that's how you get that difference. So there's the influence of the marine layer. You don't have to go far inland for the big spreads on days like this. Okay, morning lows tomorrow bring us back down to low to mid-60s. Let's get everybody's daytime highs in for tomorrow. We'll start out down here in the San Jose. It's going to 97. We'll go to 92 in Sunnyvale. We'll top out at 92 in Fremont tomorrow. 85 tomorrow will be the daytime high for San Mateo. See the numbers as we go farther inland. Still plenty of low hundreds over here. Concord 102, Livermore 103. There's Danville at 102. We'll see the numbers in the North Bay still in the mid-90s. Marin, there are your numbers. You're still going in the mid-90s. You were in the mid to upper 90s today. We'll top it at 96 in Santa Rosa, and the temperatures up into Mendocino County are still coming into that 105-degree range. Okay, so let's get to that 7-day forecast. When do things get better? Saturday. Now, that's still hot. It's still going to be in the mid-90s for daytime highs by Saturday. But at least we will have gotten out of the low hundreds. And if you want things to get back to average, I'm thrilled to say that's going to happen. By early next week, the daytime highs go back down to where they should be for this time of year, which get us back down into the low and mid-80s for daytime highs by the time we get there. So good news on that one.